Today we're diving into the extraordinary journey of live alone, live fully. An adventure filled with discovery, strength, and deep personal change. So find a comfy spot, and let's begin this exciting ride together. Have you ever wondered what being by yourself can teach you? Living alone can change us in big ways. Maybe even the wisdom of Buddha can help us grow and feel joy when we're on our own. These questions lead us into something truly special. It's not just about being by yourself, it's about learning new and beautiful things when life gets quiet. In today's fast-moving world, living alone might feel scary at first. We might miss the people and the lively sounds that used to fill our space. But in that quiet, something peaceful is waiting. Living alone gives us the chance to know who we really are, to grow, and to look at life in a fresh new way. This path isn't about being lonely. It's about enjoying stillness, learning more about ourselves, and feeling joy in our own company. But where do we begin? How can a quiet space become full of joy and peace? Buddha, once a prince who found joy in solitude, gave us some timeless lessons. His wisdom teaches us to be brave when we're afraid, to stay present, and to find happiness by truly knowing ourselves and the world. In this video, we'll explore how to enjoy time alone, feel calm through life's changes, and notice the magic in everyday moments. I invite you to walk this path with us, a journey of living solo that's really about healing, growing, and finding joy deep inside. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us bring more stories and ideas like this to you. Stay with us, because this journey into being alone is just the beginning of discovering a fuller, brighter life, with the quiet strength of Buddha's peaceful wisdom. First, embracing the challenge. Starting to live alone can feel like stepping into a big, quiet room, where the silence feels loud and maybe a little frightening. We might wonder, how can this quiet place ever feel like home? Or, can I really enjoy just being with my thoughts? But taking this step? That's the beginning of something powerful. This path is about leaning into the quiet, not running from it. Picture the silence as a clean page, waiting for your story to be written. It's a space where we can finally hear ourselves clearly and figure out who we are when no one else is around. Buddha spoke of balance, not having too much or too little. Living solo teaches us just that. It's not about being lonely or always staying busy to avoid silence. It's about finding peace, little by little, and filling your time with things that truly matter to you. On this journey, we become our own best companions. We grow comfortable in our own minds. We smile with ourselves. And yes, we actually enjoy our own company. We begin by making small goals during our alone time. We stay present, we slow down, and we practice mindfulness. Being alone teaches us to trust ourselves. Each small step, doing things on our own, finding joy in quiet moments, adds up. Creating a simple routine helps give our days shape and meaning. Like a gentle friend, it guides us and helps us feel grounded. As we spend more time alone, we start caring for ourselves better, not just outside, but inside too. Being kind and patient with ourselves becomes part of the process. We realize, being alone doesn't mean we have to feel lonely. In these quiet moments, we begin to truly know ourselves. Meditation, so important in Buddha's teachings, helps us look inside without judgment. Just notice our feelings, observe them, and breathe. Living alone isn't just about facing fears. It's about growing stronger because of them. Buddha found deep truth while being alone, showing us that solitude can bloom into beautiful growth. As we grow used to the silence, we begin to find our inner power. A strength that comes from inside, from the peace we discover there. We find joy in our own presence. We live honestly and gently with ourselves. Living solo is not something we just get through. It's something to cherish. It's a path to deep self-awareness, self-love, and personal care that touches every part of our lives. Choosing this life is choosing a journey that changes us for the better. It shows us how to find stillness, power, and happiness inside ourselves. Inspired by Buddha's timeless wisdom, we see that the hard parts of living alone are actually chances. Chances to grow, to learn, and to reach for something deeper. Second, confronting loneliness. Living alone sometimes brings us face to face with loneliness, a feeling we all know too well. But inside loneliness, there's a door to understanding ourselves and how we connect with the world. Instead of running from that empty feeling, we can meet it. We can accept it, because it's a real part of being human. In truth, loneliness can even bring us closer to others and to our true selves. We all feel it sometimes. And knowing that, it's comforting. It tells us we're not broken, we're simply human. When we see loneliness as something everyone goes through, we feel less isolated. Even in silence, we know we're not alone in this. It's a sweet reminder that we all long for connection, and that's completely normal. Buddha taught us that all things, including feelings, come and go. If we think of loneliness like clouds drifting across the sky, we can stop clinging to it so tightly. This idea teaches us to be gentle with ourselves. When we feel alone, we can remember it will pass. Through meditation, we can sit with the feeling without fighting it. Just watch it, learn from it, even make peace with it. And somehow, that transforms it from pain to understanding. Loneliness becomes a quiet guide, helping us understand what we truly need and why we crave connection. There's a kind of meditation called metta, or loving kindness. It begins with offering kindness to ourselves, especially in lonely times. Then it spreads to others, reminding us that we're all connected, no matter how far apart. Finding a sangha, a community, matters so much. Today, that could even be online spaces that make us feel seen, heard, and loved. Being part of a group, even virtually, lifts some of the heavy feeling. Reminds us we belong. Doing creative things, like writing, painting, or playing music, also helps. Through these acts, we express what we feel, and maybe even connect with others feeling the same. In those still moments, we learn to value our own company. There's peace there, one that's hard to find in busy, noisy days. And that peace? It becomes a quiet kind of strength. Deep friendships help too. Not lots, but a few meaningful ones. Quality over quantity makes all the difference. Buddha's life shows us that when we meet our loneliness face to face, we discover incredible truths about ourselves and our place in the world. His teachings guide us to see loneliness not as a curse, but a step forward on our journey to joy. Facing loneliness teaches us how feelings shift, why friends matter, and how to be gentle with ourselves. When we welcome our loneliness, we also open the door to deeper love, for others and for ourselves. Because loneliness, like everything else, is here to teach us, to help us live more openly and feel more deeply connected. And if you're finding this resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe. This journey of solitude and self-discovery, we uncover strengths we didn't even know we had. Living alone teaches us resilience, balance, and the value of continual growth. Each challenge becomes a doorway, not just to survive, but to thrive. As we navigate life's inevitable changes, we become stronger, more grounded, and more deeply connected to the world around us. Living alone isn't about isolation. It's a journey of transformation. 3. Nurturing social connections. Living on our own doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, it opens up opportunities to strengthen friendships and even forge new ones. We find ourselves reaching out more, making plans, checking in, sharing meals. And in doing so, we rediscover the joy of human connection. Building a supportive circle of friends, family, even new acquaintances reminds us that we're not alone. We're part of something bigger, a community of care. Joining a book club, a hiking group, or even a local class can bring like-minded souls into our lives. Technology becomes a bridge too. Video calls, messages, and social media help us stay connected across any distance. A simple dinner with friends, a meaningful conversation, a shared laugh. These are the moments that bring warmth to solitude. Active listening and showing genuine care deepen those bonds. And when we give that same attention in return, friendships bloom. Volunteering, being open to new connections, and maintaining the ones we cherish. These are seeds that grow a rich and meaningful social life. For embracing personal freedom. Living alone offers a unique kind of freedom, a chance to explore who we truly are. We get to decide how to spend our time, what to eat, what to watch, what passions to pursue. This autonomy isn't just convenient, it's powerful. It teaches us what we value, what brings us joy, and what dreams we're ready to chase. Whether it's painting, learning guitar, writing, or exploring new goals, we grow into ourselves. We set our own schedules. We decorate our spaces in our style. We build a life that reflects our true selves. There's beauty in this kind of freedom. It invites reflection, peace, and a deeper connection to our inner world. By caring for our physical and mental well-being, we ensure that this freedom leads to not just independence, but empowerment. 5. Cultivating contentment. One of the greatest gifts of living alone? Contentment. It's about finding joy in the simple things. A cup of tea, morning light through the window, or a quiet walk in nature. Gratitude becomes our guide. And the more we notice the blessings in each day, the more our sense of peace grows. It's not about chasing something out there. It's about appreciating what is, right here, right now. Achieving even the smallest goals brings fulfillment. Decluttering our space, simplifying our days, these things open room for stillness, clarity, and joy. We learn to enjoy our own company, to be kind to ourselves, to embrace the present moment with open arms. True contentment, after all, begins within. 6. Spiritual exploration and enlightenment. Living alone also opens the door to something sacred. Spiritual exploration. Without distractions, we're free to ask deeper questions. What do I believe? How am I connected to the world? Through meditation, prayer, or quiet reflection, we tap into something greater. A calm inner wisdom. A connection to the universe. Creating a sacred space in our home, corner for candles, books, or simply silence, can become our refuge. Reading spiritual texts, walking in nature, or sharing insights with others on a similar path helps us feel grounded, inspired, and whole. Kindness, gratitude, service. These become spiritual practices too. They remind us that even in solitude, we are deeply interconnected. 7. Achieving independence and empowerment. Living on our own is more than a lifestyle. It's a rite of passage, a bold step into independence. We learn to cook, clean, budget, and manage our lives. We fix what's broken. We handle what comes our way. And with each task, we become stronger. Making decisions, both big and small, builds our confidence. Pursuing our passions gives us purpose. Facing challenges alone shows us that we are capable, resourceful, resilient. Independence isn't about being alone. It's about owning your life. And that's something truly powerful. In the end, living alone is a grand adventure. One that brings us face to face with who we really are. We discover peace in our own presence. We pursue dreams, create joyful routines, and embrace every part of ourselves, strengths, flaws, and all. We build a home that reflects us. We foster friendships that nurture us. We create a life that belongs to us. Every day becomes a new chance to grow, to heal, to smile. Because even when we're on our own, we are never truly alone. We're surrounded by love, connected by kindness, and supported by the universe. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this message touched your heart, please like, comment, and share it with someone who might need a little light today. You are not alone, and you are more than enough, just as you are.